and we will be putting a rope, okay, when it comes to the power. So, for the pull-ups, we will have this hurdle that we'll be using, okay? We don't have to use the weights now, guys, but we have to explain how we will be putting the weights. The weights are going to be put on the belt, either here or here, okay? You have the option of doing either, okay? Chin has to cross the bar. We already know how the standard, it's the same thing as the endurance. The only difference, there is a hurdle in front of you, okay? If you touch the hurdle for any reason, that's a no rep, okay? For the repetitions to count, you have to extend, as I mentioned earlier, a full dead hang, okay? You can't go with the lat activated part. You have to go with full extension, okay? Then go up, chin over the bar, and extend fully. So, Axel, can you show a pull-up, please? Okay? With the weight. Yeah, you don't have to put the whole weight, but just... I'm gonna demonstrate. So for each athlete, there will be 2 judges, as I mentioned earlier. One is going to be counting the reps, the other one is going to be counting the no reps. Okay? So the grip width, yeah. The grip width is your preferred width. It doesn't have to be too narrow or too wide. You can choose whichever suits you. Most importantly, the legs have to be touching the plate or closing on the plate or close to each other. Very good. So as you saw, the arms were fully extended. The knees weren't bending. The most important thing is not to bend the knees, to use the hips. Hips shouldn't be kipping. The elbow shouldn't be bending, like starting the movement with a bent arm. Okay? So that's for the pull-ups. For the dips, so guys, for the dips, you have the box behind you, okay? It's gonna be, when you dip, it's important that you don't touch the box, okay? It's gonna be 30 centimeters. We're gonna put tape in front of the box so you don't touch the box behind you. If for any reason you touch the box, that's a no rep. If the knees bend, it's a no rep. The hips have to go below the bar, okay? For the muscle ups, for the endurance and the power, it's important that you keep in mind that the false grip won't be allowed for this competition. So no false grip allowed. What does that mean? So for the muscle ups, it's gonna be 55 centimeters away. Okay? As you see, his grip isn't a false grip. Okay? You can rest, Axel. It's a full workout you've been doing. So, you have to be careful not to touch the hurdle, okay? And to extend fully at the bottom and at the top, okay? Keep that in mind when you're doing the muscles. So, for the whole workout, please don't let go of the bar, especially for the endurance. Don't let go of the bar before making sure that all your repetitions have been counted. Because sometimes people can count in their heads like it's 4, sometimes they can count 5, and they end up repeating the whole set. So be careful for this note, and it's just an advice to keep in mind. You can ask the judge, for example, did I finish? I'm good. You let go of the bar and you go move to the next exercise. Okay? Any questions for the power? Nice. Plenty of questions. Yeah, you can.
So, I remember you said that we can only use the one there, but I have a king of weight though. Can I use that one, or it's only the one on the box?
It's only the one we have here. I'm sorry to.
Will there be a command when to start, or do I just let go of the box and just do pull-ups, or do I wait for a command?
You wait for the command.
And also, will people tell me like no rep or what to fix, or they won't tell me anything if I'm doing something wrong, for example?
Okay. So it's your responsibility as an athlete to know the correct technique, but the judge is here to help you, not to make your life hard. So whenever it is possible to help you and to tell you which part to correct, he will tell you. But if you're going too fast and the repetition doesn't allow the judge to correct you on the body part that is to be corrected, it's going to be tough to tell you. So if there's a no rep, you're going to hear a no rep. If there's time, he will tell you like this part was, for example, we have plenty of movements that are pretty fast and the judge won't be able to stop you. He's going to tell you no rep, no rep, no rep, no rep. So
then you figure out yourself what's wrong.
Yeah, you have to know what the problem is, especially for the dips, for the push-ups, for the endurance, because it's a fast pace.
Okay,
so next was, yeah, you can ask.
So I have 2 questions. Is there any different size belts for power? And for the muscle up, does it have to be in your hand like this, or am I allowed some full grip?
You're allowed an overhand grip, not a full grip.
Like a semi-full grip?
Semi-full grip. Okay, especially if you go on the bar and you reach to a stock point. You can't change the grip and go up. Okay?
So, okay, I have a question about this. So, when you go down, will there be tap to shoulder or anything that controls when you are in 90 degree? Yeah, for power category?
There will be visual judging. One judge is going to be counting the reps. The other one is going to be counting the no reps. Okay? If it's not counted, you will have, if you rest, for example, over the bar, the dip bar or the pull-up bar, you will have 3 seconds. So the judge go 1, 2, the 3rd second, if you reach it, we will give you the stop sign. Okay. You can ask.
I have a question about the chin and the pull-ups, because you show both. You have to do like this or like
Most important part is to reach a full arm extension, chin over the body. You can do this head position, okay? You can do it with a neutral head, whichever is more comfortable for you. But if your chin doesn't reach over the bar, that's a no-rep. That's the most important part. You can do it whichever style you want.
Like this and also
Yeah,
this here shallow, then this.
yeah. It's your own choice. You want to question?
Can I do a demonstration with the dips just so everyone knows
Yeah, definitely.
that they should be aiming for?
Yeah. Here's the demonstration. Yes. Yeah. The arm has to be fully extended. That's the most important. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody wants to ask? Yeah.
For the muscle up, if you touch the obstacle on the eccentric phase of your movement, is the muscle up no rep or
It's an order.
it's
Yeah.
no rep?
Yeah. You want to ask?
I have a second question. Why did you choose to keep the same distance from the obstacle for all the categories? Because in heavyweight and middleweight we are taller, so the angle is a lot shorter. than
Okay,
for the
good question. Because the distance is already longer than the one that we usually do. For the pull-ups, it's 40 centimeters instead of 30, and for the muscle-up, it's 55 instead of 50.
Yes, but why is it the same for all the categories?
Because it's already longer, and you can't do different. Because some
Yeah,
people will do even more, because this is already more.
But for maybe the next year is an interesting
Something to
think
consider,
about it.
definitely. Something to consider.
So my question is about the knees in terms of dips, pull-ups and muscle-ups, because I think that there is a part where it's not about momentum, the bending of the knees, but flexibility. And how strict will you be, guys, with the knee bend? If I started like this, but it's fixated the whole time, and it's like 5 degrees, no momentum, no help, it's just my thighs are super stiff.
I understand your question. For the pull-ups and the muscle-ups, the most important thing is to consider one thing. We're in a world championship and we're trying to build like a standard, okay? Building flexibility and mobility for the specific movement that you will be competing is, in my opinion, should be mandatory. So it has to be an obligation. People should reach the movement with full range of motion, especially that it is not something that you don't usually do. So straight arm, straight leg, it should be the case. If for any reason you have a problem with extending the arms in any movement, like the pull-ups or the dips, please come and show the judge before you start, so we can consider that. But in other cases, it's gonna be full extended legs, because the movements are not something that require much mobility. Okay, who else wants to ask? Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Here you go.
Will you have a taller box for the muscle-ups?
What is it?
So I tried it earlier and I couldn't quite reach or get like my grip sorted, so a slightly taller box.
You know, yeah, there will be a taller box for everyone, so no matter what the height, it will be easy to reach, and you won't have any problems or injuries. For God forbidden.
Thank you.
My question is regarding the dips. How will we be assessing the hips depth below the bar? Is it through my hips or the belt itself, the top? health or my hips?
It's going to be assessed based on the legs and the hips width, the hips depth.
Okay.
So both together should dip down. No L-set shape and no opening of the torso. So we have to keep that in mind. So the movement has to be done in an almost hollow body shape, mainly.
Thank you.
Yeah. Body. Yeah.
Hi there. So I'm just asking if the King of Weighted belts, have you got small ones, mediums and large, or is it just one size?
I'll make sure of all the equipment that is needed for the competition. If there is, for any reason, anything regarding this matter, I'll definitely inform you ahead of time. I know it's already 1 day ahead, but we will definitely check, just to check the stock that we have. But it's definitely something we considered
Brilliant.
for everyone, so
Yeah.
nobody has a problem with any repetition.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Can I? Thank you. Sorry.
Hi, a quick question. There are two power qualifications, one from 10 and one from 12. Is it one for female, one for male, or?
No, it is going to be mainly the movements. We're going to start with the first movement, and we're going to go with the whole sequence. We're going to start with the veterans, then go with the heavyweights for the females, and then middleweight, lightweight. Okay, we're going to share the whole schedule so everyone knows when is their timing. After we finish the first movement, we're going to move the second movement, even if that means even if it means we will be starting the second movement at the first period. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, one last question. Sorry.
Hello, I've got two questions. The first one is about the muscle-ups. You allowed to do the two movements or one movement? Because I've seen from a lot of athletes doing pull, okay, they reach out the chest and then they push. That's two movements. Which one is allowed? Which one is?
You can do it with one movement. You can do it with two movements. Okay. If it's
What?
You can do it with one movement. You can do it with two movements. The most important thing is to keep the standards that we just mentioned, which is you don't touch the hurdle in front of you. Okay? You extend fully down. You don't use the hips with the kipping. You don't bend your knees.
So what's about the rest on the back?
You can't rest more than 3 seconds at the bottom, more than 3 seconds at the top.
Okay, and the next question is about can the athlete or maybe the whole category use tapes on the back for pull-ups, dips, and muscles?
No, no tapes will be added on the board. For the equipment that you will be allowed to use, it's going to be only your hands. So no bandages, no elbow sleeves, no knee sleeves. It's already mentioned in the rules and regulations. So we can't change that. I'm sorry, one last question.
Okay, hi. Can the coach be with his athlete next to him? So he can hear him while he's playing?
We will be, there will be places like you can be closer to the athlete, but you can't be with him on this stage. You can be close, like on the sides.
Close to him, so he
Close,
can hear
yeah,
him.
you can go close to the athlete. No problem. You're welcome. Okay, one last question. I don't want to be late for everyone. I know it's a long night and we have a full workout to do tomorrow.
in the pull-ups, can we put the weights behind the legs?
No. The weights for the power category, for the pull-ups and the dips, should be done with the knee, with the weights between the legs. It's either on the knees, between the knees, or on the legs, the feet. Okay? So fully extended legs, and they have to be closing on the plates.
Okay, and can you show in muscle-ups like hip movement that you mentioned?
With the hip movement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Without bending, if it's possible. Yeah.
No.
So as long as we keep straight legs and we don't hit the box, it's rep.
Yeah. Most important thing, remember, no false grip. False grip makes us and you more skeptical, and we can't know if the rep is right or wrong, because most of the athletes are going to be doing some sort of elbow bending.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's kind of cheating.
If we barely touch the box, will it be an no-rep or no?
Sorry, again?
If we barely touch the box. If we barely touch the box.
If you hit, you mean the box? Like here?
No, if we just hit the wall from the front. But
yeah, you can hold, but you can't touch the box. You can hold down. You have 3 seconds.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, guys. Okay. One last question. Sorry. This is the last question, guys. I'm sorry
Thank you very
for
much.
taking so long.
2 questions.
Okay.
Once, are you going to put hand on the tips?
Again, sorry. No hands.
No
No
hands.
hands. No hands. Only visual judging.
Okay, perfectly. And the weight, we have to put it on the stage or before?
Always, we have to like show respect for the people who are watching. So we're gonna be doing the movement facing the audience. Okay.
No.
The weights, you mean?
How can we put the weight
Between the legs. Between the legs.
like before go upstairs or?
No. You put it here. You put it here. Then you go on the dip bar or the pull-up bar.
Perfect.
That's it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hope you guys have a very good workout tomorrow, and we hope everyone does their best and perform their best. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
One, two. Dear athletes, you have 5 minutes to leave the venue. In 5 minutes we are closing. Thank you.